Hi, my name is Katie Williams, and I am an English teacher here at Danvers High School.
Hi, my name is Ms. Carnevale, and I'm an English teacher here at Danvers High School.
I'm Mr. Ford, and I'm an English teacher at Danvers High School.
My name is Ann DeStasio, and I'm a library teacher at Danvers High School.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is known for his emphasis on community and acceptance. When thinking about how best to show his vision in the Danvers High School community, we realized that the best way to do that was to show how much work our teachers do for our school.
The teachers do so much to make Danvers High School a safe and inclusive learning environment. They are the heart of Danvers High, and we wanted to highlight all the work they do for us every day. We hope you enjoy learning about their work as much as we did.
I would describe the Danvers High School community as open and supportive. I co-advise the SUFA organization, which is Students United for Acceptance, and we do a lot of different activities throughout the year to facilitate acceptance and education around different groups of people. So for example, this year we completed a school-wide survey to acknowledge people from all different nations around the world, and our bulletin board this year has a flag for every single nation represented at Danvers High School. So we do, I think, pretty good job of trying to access different communities represented at Danvers High School, but also in the town of Danvers as well.
The Danvers High School community is a very welcoming and very open place. I've worked here for over 10 years, and I'm very proud of the progress we've made as a community. I think that we are making great strides with becoming even more welcoming. I think we have really wonderful organizations here like SUFA. I think supporting the walkout that the students did last year, I think, was huge. I think it's something students should have a voice, and students should feel safe, and students should feel comfortable. And I think Danvers is really making great strides towards that being a reality for all of the students here.
I would describe the Danvers High School community as one that is changing. I've been here for, this is my 13th year, and I've seen it evolving, both racially and the kids themselves. Sometimes the kids are the most tolerant of each other. Not always, but sometimes, and that's nice to see.
One of the things I've always been inspired by the Danvers community here is that students are so accepting of new students. We have in the past had students who were temporarily homeless, and they were housed on Route 1 in Danvers. And I've always been impressed when I see students opening up their tables in the library, their tables at lunch, the offering of friendship, the offering of playing one-on-one basketball to somebody who has just moved to town.
One thing specifically I've tried to do is that the first day of school, I have kids fill out a form. And on that form, I have them write down their name that it would be on Power School, but I also ask them to write down what they would like to be called. That may have changed over the summer, including what pronouns they might go by, because I think that everybody gets to be called what they want to be called. As any of my former students will tell you, I like to be called Ms. Carnevale, not Mrs. Carnevale, and so if I'm going to ask them to call me that, I should call them whatever they want to be called as a sign of respect.
Here at the library, I've tried to create an inviting environment where whomever comes in is greeted with a smile and gets what they need, whether it be a great book to read, a staple for the paper they're going to pass in, a pen or pencil, a computer to get through the day. I try to make things easy for students.
One of the things that I try to do in my classroom is use different voices from different authors. For example, in our American Studies class, we have a subtitle of Voices of Protest and Progress. So we try to represent all different ethnicities, all different genders, all different gender identities in our class texts. So that way students are able to see and appreciate different perspectives of our history and how sort of we got to where we are today, not only in the United States, but also around the world as well.
My number one rule is that everyone feels safe when they are in my classroom. If that is not the case, then I feel like I'm not doing my job as a teacher, because every student has a right to be who they are, to be comfortable with who they are, and to feel like they can be who they are when they are in my room. Making sure that people know it doesn't matter what your race is, what your ethnicity is, what your religious preference, your sexual orientation, any of that, your political leanings. None of that matters in terms of, you are welcome here only if you fit a certain mold. In my classroom, everyone is welcome.